Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign. When we last left off, we found that we need to get through this quest guard, which has a lot of ore required. So I'm eyeing up this ore pit here. We have a lot of the ore we need though, so maybe we can just survive off pickups. Either way, let's in turn. Ooh, we have an enemy. We have Tangun here, who is relatively weak. This is encouraging. I think that either of our heroes could actually handle this one. So, he could be a target, because I had been thinking, you know, because it's been a few days since last recording, and I'm thinking, I probably do actually want to go after these Medusas, because one thing I'm noticing from Frederick's adventures so far is because he only has Magikara, and he only got that on this map, he's not able to really make use of the fact that he's a spellcaster. Like, I can't use him to drop lightning bolts on people because last map we had lightning bolt as a scroll. So if I can get the scroll, get back to the seer's hut here, we can then scribe that to his spellbook. I'm also thinking that I'd like to actually go ahead and learn fire magic. I thought a lot about the last spell, that this skill that I want Frederick to learn. Armourer was an option. And in hindsight, maybe Armourer would have been better than Offense, but I got Offense mainly for the automaton. You know, build your own Vampire Lords thing. But I'm thinking that Fire Magic will work because that way we're a complete spellcaster, we master all the schools of magic. And I'm also thinking they wouldn't teach me Fire Magic if there wasn't going to be a use for it. That's my thinking at least. And for now at least, let's continue to explore with Henrietta. There's a lot of these mines about the place, and we could see one use for that purple border guard. Let's grab some more gems and some more ore. That's 6 ore right there, actually only 2 ore away. And we actually have this ore pit now, so we actually can go back there with Frederick soon, or possibly even Sam, and grab those things. Now, Sam's not too terrible and could actually take on Tangun, and Frederick's only is pretty close to max level. But either way, we just need to get on with it, and Frederick does need to be the one to be here, so we may do a bit of a swap in the near future. But for now, how are we going to do this? So first we'll have Frederick move here. We'll then have Sam interact with him and hand over the engineers and all but one of the automatons, which she shall retain so that she can do her own shenanigans. So there's some gold, there's various bits and bobs here, there, and everywhere. But in particular, we might want to start moving her out to assist next turn. But also don't want to be too far away, because I want to reinforce Henrietta too with additional troops. So, well, for now what we can do of Sam is we can visit one of these resource generators so that next turn that she can just be immediately available there to pick it up again. There's nothing else we can build, is there? No, not really. This mana generator, only useful during a siege defense, shouldn't be relevant. We can't even get a town hall here, we can't even get a tavern. So we can't even do the, you know, the old ancient art of the poor man's town portal. So, let's put you to sleep, and we'll get Frederick out in this direction to head for those Medusas. And that's the turn. But I'm curious to see how this chap here will go. If he weakens himself, that's fine, but I will need to go and deal with him at some point too. So Sam will have to keep her eyes open. Oh. The success of the heroes has raised the spirits of the people of Burton. A new group of volunteers rush to join the fighters and rid the town of the vile ogres. Excellent, we have 16 additional halfling grenadiers, 12 engineers, 8 bellwether armadillos, and 4 automatons able to be joining the ranks. So let's press on. Unfortunately, it's going to be a relatively boring turn for Frederick. We'll probably pick up these mechanics on the way back. That's if he doesn't just immediately go, like, to the right. Because we're doing to clear these Minotaur kings as well. But first and foremost, we'll be dealing with these Medusa queens. So we grab this money from the Derek, the foreman, of course, rolls out a cart of valuables. We managed to sell our yield at a healthy profit. Hope we'll take in at least as much next time. come back for your share in a week. Excellent. So we don't need much more wood, but we have the 50 ore, which is excellent. And there's also a second enemy hero that we'll be having a look at shortly. So we'll hire all the troops, and as I said, you know, we have fully built out Burton as far as we're allowed. So we can also grab the mechanics. Might as well. So we have a second enemy hero here, which is HotA. But he is pathetic and not to be worried about. What's this seer's hut?
I was once rich and famous, but Torges the Terrible was my downfall. I lost my lands, I lost my title, and I lost my family. Please bring the villain to justice.
Alright.
Oh, I wish you brought better news. It aches my heart that Torges still roams free.
Alright, man, we'll see what we can do. So there's a shrine of magic thought guarded by power liches. Is that the landmines shrine there? Sharpshooters are not something I'm interested in fighting. What do we got here? Gorgons. They're guarding a dragonwing tabard. There is a town gate here. It's an interesting prospect. It mildly raises the interest in attacking these sharpshooters, but it's going to be a tough fight. Let's look elsewhere. There's an Eye of the Magi. And another one of those border guards, which might be used to attack that enemy town. Let's continue. So we got more enemies roaming about. Presumably they don't have the scroll of lightning bolt, though I'm not too worried about that. But speaking of, it's time to attack these Medusae. The queens. How are we going to go about it? It's gonna suck. Like, there's no other way to put it really, but I guess we just have to go for it. Yeah, it's about what I expected. Haste is our best ally here. Lets us to close in upon the evil Medusa queens. And we can wait on these ones. Ah, they're actually attacking the automatons. That's excellent. The paralyzer's not so excellent. But we can cure that off next turn. Oh, speaking of, who wants the flaming death? Is it you? Oh, I knew you'd like it. Excellent. Alright, well, it's time to cast Cure. Yeah. So, you can have the Flaming Death. And you can have the... Well, it's not Flaming Death, it's just getting hit with a claw thing, but... So that's basically worked out as well as it could have. We'll just, wait. Wait as well, I guess. I'll just repair. Get those automatons back on their claws, and then attack. Excellent, that's much better results. Let's grab that Scroll of Lightning Bolt. Excellent. Now we'll grab this. Possibly that. There's no shortcut through here, is there? No, can't cut through the trees. Well, we'll grab the Shisia. Maybe attack the Cyclops as a shortcut? Possibly. Alright. So, we'll recruit these mechanics. Definitely a good idea. And we'll soon have some reinforcements ready to go. So this certainly seems like a back entrance. I am interested. These sharpshooters, I'm like, it is correct to go through here, but I don't know how my losses are going to be. Otherwise, all I'm going to do is just, like, go home with my tail between my legs, I guess. Let's have a crack. And we'll try to do this as intelligently as possible. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. I had a feeling this was a bad idea. Yeah. Alright. Let's not do that. Well, at least it was a quick death. Wasn't painless, but it was quick. Alright, Henrietta, we're not going to do that. What about the mighty Gorgons? Again, there's not so really much we can do here. We're just going to have to go back the way we came. Is he going to open that up for me? No. Frederick is moving incredibly slowly. We need to get his logistics leveled, that's for sure. Alright, well let's carry on to here. Then Sam can deliver these units to hold on to her mechanics. And then we shall continue to the Seer's Hut. Oh, we probably didn't want to bring these along, but I guess if we're heading in this direction, it's going to turn out okay. But, oops. We'll grab the watering hole. I think it marginally is better movement overall. Let's grab this, I suppose we don't need the Seer's Hut, do we? We're sort of good. Yeah, we're just waiting for Earth Magic. There's some Efreet here. Cyclops Kings. Dread Knights. Dread Knights are possible. Let's just keep exploring. Out in the world. Alright, Frederick.
Do you wish to be trained in fire magic?
Yes, yes I do. Frederick's skill tree is now complete. We could now murder these Cyclops. And so we shall. We should do so now. Let us do so without losing as many things. Is this going to be enough, though? I think so. Yeah, it's enough. Let's just run up there and kill these Cyclops immediately. That's a shame. But it is done. Shouldn't have brought him with us. It's my mistake. But Frederick is now a level 12 Artificer. I could get Expert Haste, but I think at this time I'm going to go for Advanced Logistics. Yeah. Oh, is that smart? I think I'll do this to increase the odds of rolling Earth Magic in the future. Yeah. A traveling tinker in need of supplies offers you a helm with a unicorn's horn on its top in exchange for food and water. Curious, you accept, and later find out that the helm is magical. This increases our knowledge by 1. I could grab this grave, I guess. I guess. Now, Frederick himself is going to need to be the one to deliver to the Seer's Hut. And we could potentially deal with some enemy heroes as well. I don't want Frederick to be the one digging, though. That just seems bad. Alright. Well, either way, we need to move in this general direction. I wonder if there's a shorter way through here. My hunch says yes. So we're going to do it. This will no doubt be empty. Oh, it isn't actually, shockingly. You come across an old wagon left by a trader who didn't quite make it to safe terrain. Inside you find some of the wagon's cargo still intact. There we are, nice 3 wood there. In both senses of the word, I guess. It's abandoned boat, oh no. So we're actually sort of at the end of the line here, although there is some area to the left we could explore. And of course there's this area here of the Cyclops Kings. By the way, I see no need to loiter around in this area until we have the purple border guards, so let's continue to the south. Alright, over here, Burton, we can upgrade these mechanics into engineers, excellent. And then continue on our merry way. We could get some stats for Sam. I just probably just want to deliver troops. Okay, that's end turn. So, Tan continues to loiter in the general area. Tanguma's back. So, are Henrietta and Frederick going to coincide in the near future? I think the answer is yes. But I'll have to bust through these Cerberus first in order to make that happen. So maybe, in other words. But I do need to do some fights, clearly. So where's Frederick going? He's going here. We can have Sam be here. Okay, that works. So we'll move Frederick here. We'll have Sam meet up with him. Hand over the engineers. In exchange, she'll take the other 2 units. It's a nice solid 100 engineers now in Frederick. It's excellent. She, who can then move to the right. Henrietta can move down. And Sam can meet up with her in short order. Excellent. Oh. We're being flanked. It's a mild concern, because I do need to make sure that no one actually steals the town. Now, you may just turn around, but... Well, either way, let's carry on with our current plan for now. It's an interesting quest gate here. But for now, I'm running down the heels of this particular villain. Alright, Henrietta, let's see if we can handle the Cerberus. The sharpshooters were a bit much, but these might be doable. The answer's probably not, from the looks of that. Actually, before I even do this, let's attack with a different army composition. And by that I mean, we'll split the halflings in half. Suppose I should have also split the armadillos into one more stack, but we'll see how we go like this. Because I want to make some progress on this map. And we do have some spellcasting too, so this is pretty decent shooting. Yeah, that's solid. Because we're not going to be able to retaliate on these guys either. I suppose we could just kill this stack. The good old magic arrows. Yeah, okay. We're not doing much damage. Oh, the luckiest halflings. Destroying the stack of Cerberus there. Excellent. So let's see if we can deal some nice collateral damage here. Excellent. 3 creatures perished there. So it's the new round. Let's haste the engineers. Yes. So then we'll attack this stack here, which just murders it. I suppose it eliminates my breath attack opportunities, but I can still get stuck in, though. I could deny a retail first. Ah, but I do need a block for the shooters. Alright, well that's what we need to do. Clearly. Excellent. Oh, the morale is incredibly flathersome, I must say. Couldn't imagine a more tender morale right there. Oh, I bet might as well just run for your life, eh? So the armadillos actually can get some work done here as well. The only problem is I won't be able to get back into position in a reasonable time frame. So we probably just need to defend. This one can attack. If that's desirable. Possibly not. Let's just defend. This woman again's in a similar position. Although we could... haste a grenadier stack. Torch this one. There we go. That's more like it. 3 engineers, 1 armadillo as opposed to dying. And Henrietta is of course max level. We might as well grab the ribcage while we're here. Oh, sorry for not reading that out. We're going to unlock this quest guard.
Very well, says the rogue and reaches for the gems. Follow me, I'll show you the secret passage. But be careful, Minotaurs aren't keen on uninvited guests.
True that. So we're going to have Sam, of course, meet up and transfer additional reinforcements. Isn't that nice of Sam to be a reinforcement transferer? And then we'll work out the correct composition. I do think splitting was correct there. That's lots of Minotaur Kings, so maybe I'm being a bit ambitious here. I guess we're about to find out. I'm a little concerned too that we could get outflanked by this Tangun, which renders everything I'm doing here a little pointless, but we'll find out in a few moments. Well, auto combat can do it, so there's hope for us yet. Isn't that right there, Henrietta? Let's start combat. Okay, I could just long-range murder one of these stacks. They have split up into an agreeable formation. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the split. One more time. Oh yes. Said already does better in auto combat, so you can stand there, my lovely engineer. Go capture a building flip. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, hopefully we get away with it. Alright. Wait. Defend. Wait. Get into position. Oh, well, they're letting me cover up for my mistake on the tactics. You need tactics, boy, as Duke would say. Well, we're not getting full range shots, but we are dealing significant damage. Look at that Minotaur King being blown up. Feels good. You can stand, I don't know, here. And now it's my turn once again. Three Minotaur Kings perish, and morale is had. Leadership coming in handy. Oh, one Bowler and Ladillo perishes, but then we retaliate and murder the stack. So the engineers are going to be said hello to, but they're going to say hello back with a flamethrower. See? It's rather nice. And the Minotaur Kings can't even kill the one stack. Feels good. Let's progress further. A trailblazer. I know these wastelands like the back of my hand. Even if I haven't been somewhere, I'll figure out how to find a way. Suppose I could tag along with you for a week if you need a hand, says the man in the tent. That's going to work for like 2 days. Same for these stables, actually, but... Alright, well, let's carry on. There is more ore, but we actually don't need more ore, funnily enough. Same for no more experience. The Minotaurs could be, of course, a nice clear for next week. There's lots of Minotaurs. Wow. They weren't kidding when this was the Minotaurs camp. And I am curious as to where this blue two-way goes. We might investigate that in short order. Let's end turn. Oh, more tan. This guy is milling about pointlessly. This is good. Gives us a chance to run him down. So, over here we have Kregol here, who has just some boars. So most of these heroes are not threatening.
This scroll is exactly what I need. Now I can teach you the lightning spell, but in exchange I'll ask you to leave the scroll with me. Will you accept my offer?
Yes.
Enemy shooters can be a serious threat, but I'll tell you a secret. It's one you can avoid. The forgetfulness spell can be extremely useful against any archers. And from what I hear, Zog has been recruiting a lot of orc mercenaries for his army lately. Scrolls of this spell are not easy to come by, but if you might be able to find something of value in a smuggler's den.
Well, learning forgetfulness would be excellent. We have expert water magic already, and fights that went rather poorly, like the sharpshooter fight, would be entirely different if we had forgetfulness. and speed advantage, which I'm not sure if we would. Maybe the automatons would be fast enough, but speed advantage and forgetfulness, it's like, well, good night, enemy shooters. So, interesting. I certainly would be very interested in a detour for the forgetfulness spell. But let's hunt down this terrible foe. We need to not die and not lose the campaign. That would be unfortunate. And we have some more Minotaurs to kill. Let's get on that. And we'll have Sam move now too. Probably to get some more reinforcements, actually. Let's have you attack. This time, we're not going to forget to use tactics. There's marginally more Minotaurs, and there is a stack of kings. The happy lads. Let's begin. Naturally, we shall pause and allow the enemy to act. Oh, the happiest engineers are out there, but don't you worry, my dears. We're waiting for these Minotaurs to get closer. So we can, blow them up to smithereens. It's the heroic thing to do. Excellent. Morale is a myth. Don't believe anyone who says that enemies can get morale. What's the most dangerous stack? Honestly, not very many. Just blow it up. Let's just defend you. Minotaur just approaches his own death, his own demise, some might say. The engineers will have fun at torching this one. Oh, an engineer perished. Entirely preventable, but I was enjoying myself. Either way, we cleared this. Useful for next turn. I guess it's worth the movement for this turn, because it increases our movement by 200 now in this patch. More Minotaur Kings. And a sign. There's another Seer's Hut too, which could also be relevant. The main thing I'm noticing of this particular area is it's just a nice shortcut, so we can get from here to here more easily. But we might as well just keep killing Minotaurs, eh? Like, we're doing a good job. So let's do that. Again, more Minotaur Kings. These are all the more noble, the more regal variety of Minotaur. But the two-stack approach for the ranged units does appear to be working quite nicely. So we're going to continue to do that. And we'll have you stand there. And let's begin. Of course, we have no spell points for this particular fight. But Henrietta's an attack skill hero, let's be fair. Just 10 attack skill. So we'll have you position here. We'll have you wait then. You can stand here. I think I'd rather draw this guy to the south, so let's just keep putting people there. So I'm forced to attack at this point, so we'll just hit this 5-stack. That's encroaching upon our position. This is a nice full-range shot. Boom, that's a dead stack right there. Express dead beef. Well, we'll detonate this, the 2 stacks approaching, but the armadillos can handle that, so let's just blow this guy up. Oh, the morale. Enemies don't get morale, I do. I know I'm tempting fate every time I say that. Alright, blow him up. Oh, the poor engineer. She died as she lived, a 1 stack. Doomed to die the death of doneness. Oh, this engineer's made of sturdier stuff. 1 hit point wonder. She could even hold her ground. Look at that. A little bit sad news for the engineer, actually. The Minotaur Kings are about to move. Oh, they all died. Well, oh well. We still have a functional hero. What's this spell? Protection from air. Well, I feel protected. On the road, we need more gems. Okay, let's we'll grab the gems. Here is another hero. So we're not going to proceed through the quest gate right now because, well, maybe we could just murder this guy. We could. Do I want to murder this guy? I'm curious what this sign reads, but seizing the moment and pouncing upon this villain could have its own benefit. You know, just cutting him off at the heels right now. I don't know about that, but what I will say is thank you all for watching. We'll come back next time and engage the enemy hero for the power of, you know, Burton, I guess. That's the whole reason for existing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, right here at KonfluxGames.